What's up, everybody? Tendo here, SpongeBob there. We kind of started off the day just doing some chores around the house with SpongeBob blaring on the VHS, and it's been pretty awesome. But I've turned it down so you can hear me and so that I can get to work. I'm gonna put some shelves on this here TV stand that I made. I made this thing on the channel a couple weeks ago, and I haven't got around to finishing it up yet, but I'm gonna do some work on it today so I can fill this here negative space. So let's start doing that, and then we'll go do a little thrifting here in a bit. Deal? Deal. Stick around. All right, I've got her done. Looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna let it dry, and then when we get done with our thrifting stuff today, I'll come home and decide what to put on it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on it yet, but I got a couple ideas, so stick around to the end to see what we do with it. So we're doing an impromptu lunch with friends. We're at a wing joint. You know, wings are my favorite thing. Also, my beverage is glowing. It's a Kool-Aid blue raspberry lemonade. Super into that. You don't approve? You don't approve? It's good.
They work real hard for that ketchup.
You know, it tastes like a popsicle.
Give it a try.
Try it. Give us a review. 5 stars. Would drink again.
I don't know how to feel about it.
It's good. I do wish it was a little bit more sour, but it's fine. I want you to look at all these wings. Ooh, you guys got some special ones. What are those?
Lemon pepper, honey habanero. Yep. And then the sweet tangy.
Yep. Sweet and tangy ones. They're nice and shiny. All right, check this out. The wing place we came from is right there. What's right next door? Goodwill. That's what's so beautiful about Phoenix, where we live. There's Goodwills everywhere. So we don't usually do too good with games here, but there's usually a few Nerf guns, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, we've got a few things to look at here. Some amber glass Corning Visions. This is cute. A little lid on it's real nice. 99 cents for the lid, $1.49 for the bottom. Okay. Just very cute. Reminds me of a little duckbill. I like it. Some little ones over there. That looks like Anchor Hawking, not Corning. Nailed it. But this guy, $8 is a little much for that, which is a shame. It's a nice size dish. What else we got? Those are fine. Not really blowing my socks off, but oh well, let's keep looking.
Here we go. So we just went through an emotional roller coaster ride. Dan just found this, and look, orange stickers are actually half off, so like that's pretty awesome. Robin Hood. You down? Does anybody want Robin Hood? Oh no. Is this what I think it is? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that's crazy, but it's $25. I hate it when they know things are valuable at the thrift, but this is part of it. I better make sure this isn't worth a ton of money. I actually have no idea, but it's like literally a half-size R2-D2. That's crazy. So I had this when I was a kid. $5.49. Now, the chances of it all being there, pretty much non-existent. But let me tell you what I did with this when I was a kid. I think you might actually be a little surprised if you don't know what's in here. It's a board game of sorts, but what I used it for was Pogs, because the game pieces that are in here are pretty much Pogs. It looks like someone actually really took care of this. It looks like it looks to me that it's all there, so I think I'm gonna get that. I still haven't decided on R2-D2, but I really want him, like really bad. So there's one listed on eBay This is listed, not sold. There's one of these listed on eBay. It's 18 inches, has a few inches off. There's one listed for $661. Now that one's remote control, which this might be that. And here's another one. I think this is that one. Okay, these are the same thing. I guess they're supposed to be remote control. No. There's no way. It doesn't have wheels. Does he just walk? No. This is not the remote control one. Okay, we're gonna rule all these options out. So I'm just kind of looking through all these on eBay, trying to make sure I've got the right one. I think this is it. Mint Takara Star Wars R2-D2 big figure, about 45 centimeters. Yeah, this is it. This is it, because that battery compartment, it's got the same battery compartment. So, if you want this in box right now, 300, there's one for 355, there's another one for 377, and that's the only two if you wanted to buy it now. If you had to have it, and you had to buy it on eBay, the least you could spend on it, so far as I can tell, is $355 or $377 from Japan. That seems like obviously a little bit too much, but those are inflated because the people that have them for sale know they're the only ones. Now, let's look at sold listings and see if I can find this one. Here we go. So here it is, 2015 Jax Specific 18-inch large Star Wars R2-D2 lights and sounds. It was posted for $90. They took an offer, so I'm not going to be able to tell from that how much they sold it for. But here's one. Okay, so it sold for $99 another time. This one is not it. So I have proof that one of these, in probably better condition than the one that I have, has sold for, nope, this is not the same one. That one has the third leg. Does this have a third leg and it's missing? We're finding out a lot of information here. Here we go, the 18-inch. So it's sold for $99 and $139 for the last little while. So I think it's worth the $25. It's not in the best shape. It's going to need some magic eraser, but I think we can clean it up and probably get $75 out of it.
Ooh, look at this little set. This is really cute. I'm guessing it might have had lids at one point. What'd you find? Ooh.
I found a giant R2-D2. You're worried about the Pokemon game? I mean, that's cool, but
I saw that in your hands about an hour ago, and when I walked to the store, I spotted it across the room. Like, he's gonna look at that.
I spent about an hour looking it up on eBay. It's worth about 130, 150 bucks. Yeah.
That's awesome, especially with the coupon.
That's the only reason I'm getting this coupon, because like 25 to make 75 seems like a no-brainer, but I'd like it to be a little more.
Do you want to know a secret though?
What?
I had this game growing up.
I did too, but I was telling these guys here, I used it to play Pogs.
Oh really?
Because the game pieces look just like
I
Pogs.
always used it to figure out which Pokemon number was, I would count up which ones were.
Look at this giant R2-D2.
Wow. Oh wow, look at these candlesticks. Those are fancy. They've got a nice big price tag on them, but they're really nice. Is that SpongeBob as Indiana Jones? I'm sure there was an episode, but I can't remember it right now. It's so cute.
I'm changing my mind on the Pokemon set. It's just, I know that all 150 of those are probably not in there. I mean, it might be, or it might be really close, but like, even if it's one or two off, it's kind of hard to sell it and remain transparent about how much is or isn't there, which is kind of one of the reasons I don't really mess with puzzles or with board games too much. I don't personally want to put in the legwork to guarantee that they're all there. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass on it. I'm already regretting it. I might still get it. I might just get it and play it. I don't know. Well, I'm changing my mind on the Pokemon board game again because I'm looking at it on eBay and it's sold not complete for 50, but near complete. And this one is at least near complete for sure. And then it's sold for $75 complete. And then it was listed for $250 once. Someone took an offer, so we're not gonna know how much they paid for it, but it might be worth a try. We'll try this one. Also, check this out. Boom. Don't get.
Got him.
So we came across this bad boy right here, MCAT Masters Conceptual Primer and Knowledge Game. It's kind of odd thing you would think would be worth a few bucks, but it can be had for like 10 bucks on eBay right now. But there for a second, I thought I was about to get lucky. I thought we were gonna have a nice sale on our hands, but I guess we're just gonna have to live with old $100 R2-D2. Is it a sexy yo-yo? Hold on. I love a sexy yo-yo. Out of context, that's probably going to be a great clip.
It's all the way at the bottom.
He said that was his nickname in high school, sexy yo-yo.
50 bucks.
I guess I'll put it back. I kind of figured that's about how much. Looking for a rug for the van.
Oh, the van.
Yeah.
For the rolling house.
I would like something that's nice and Persian looking, which that is not. It's like Aztec looking, but yeah.
A little mermaid bath place.
That was my nickname in high school, bath toy. Show us that motion again. Yes.
That's all you want in life.
Ew.
It's
Is it literally just a bag of those?
And it lights up.
You weren't kidding, it's a bag full of them.
Bag full of balls and bouncy, squishy
Balls and
gross
squishies. Hey ladies,
Oh my god.
we're about to get kicked out of here. Let's go. I was gonna try to push her on the ladybug, but maximum weight limit exceeded.
things. The ladybug had other plans.
You're gonna about to break
What did you find?
I think it's our hat.
That's definitely a chicken hat. They're telling me I absolutely have to buy these, and I guess if you've made it this far in the video, you know why, but okay. Okay. Their idea. So that's a pretty good thrift stop. I feel like this is a really safe $75 bet. I bet we can almost get $100 out of it in our toy booth, truth be told. I think the board game is gonna be a little bit more of a gamble, but it'll be interesting if it does sell, because I do see that board game a lot. I've never tried to flip it, but they sell all over the place. They sell really well if they're complete, I guess, but I can't imagine, my van's way over there. I can't imagine that all 150 Pokemon Pogs are in there. Not actually Pogs, but I mean, they're Pogs, right? Goodwill, but the Goodwill sign's not above the door. There's a couple of them in town like that. It's always hard for me to shoot walking up because I'm like, Goodwill, and then you don't see the Goodwill sign, but this is a good Goodwill, a good Goodwill. This used to be my favorite Goodwill to come look in the lockbox before they stopped putting stuff in lockboxes because of the Rona. Since then, it hasn't been so great, but we'll see how it goes today. Can't get my beard inside my mask. Boom. Wish the box wasn't so muffed up. Interesting. Here is the game section. Lots of Xbox One sports. Pretty sure I don't have that Trivial Pursuit game. It's not really a lot.
Some fun crystal stuff. More anchor hawking. That's the Colonial Mist pattern from Pyrex. This one, okay, that's not gonna stay there very well. Let's put it in this giant punch bowl. There we go. I've actually had the smaller version of this and I sold it. Oh, we'll definitely be getting that. Did not expect that. Sweet.
I have never seen this Baymax with his wings. Oh, come on. Find with his wings missing his arm. I should just get it so that next time I find one with the arm, I can put it all together, but I'm not. We're gonna leave it. There's a single shot rival I don't have.
Nice little enamel strainer. I've sold a couple of these in the booth, which is kind of nice. Orange is half off right now. I don't love the pattern on it, but it's okay. I'm gonna think on that one, maybe come back for it.
What'd you find? Ooh,
Banjo.
Blu-rays, very nice. Oh no, are they string lights? Oh, but it's like battery powered. They don't plug into the wall. I don't want them then. That's pretty cool though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. We have found strawberry shortcake pitcher. Now, that is really exciting because literally every single strawberry shortcake thing I've gotten has sold. very quickly. So I have no idea how much this is worth. I haven't looked it up yet, but I will. But everything that I've sold have just been like single cups. I sold one single cup, a mug, and a small little dish like that big. And for decent money. So this is definitely gonna be a good pickup for $2.49. Heck to the yeah. Oh look, it's Tendo.
Hannah done got a cart full.
I did it.
Oh no, is it rip? Someone kept the Blu-ray and left the DVD. Boo! Yeet! Find of the day, you make the call. Jesus plate or Ultra Ball? I'm gonna go with Ultra Ball. Look, wait a minute though. Look at this unicorn head. Wow. Why though? It's missing its ears, rip.
Oh look, an anthropology mug. It's only $1. It's you. So I don't really know how many people's names start with a U, but maybe a last name, that could work. I'm definitely gonna get it because it's only $1 and I don't have you in my booth, so well, sure. Oh, there's an A too. I think I still have A in my booth. The A is a pretty common name, so, and I don't remember if I sold A or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that one too.
So we lucked out at this Goodwill because we came when they were restocking. So Elisa just got an awesome coffee mug because they just brought it out. Look at this banjo. It's just sitting here. $8, $7.49. Find of the month for sure.
Oh my god. Well, I guess we're getting that.
We're buying the banjo. It's $8.
Jesus.
So it's been like 10 years or so since I owned a banjo. I used to own one. I used to own just about every stringed instrument there is at one point when I worked at a music store. So I don't know. It's missing its back. It kind of took me a second to realize that there's a big wooden circle on the back of them and it's missing that. And I don't know the feasibility of A, replacing that, but also B, perhaps there's it'll play just fine without that. You know, maybe not just fine, but like you could still kind of noodle on it without it. Like I'd like to have it to string it up and play it. Like I'm not really worried about reselling it. I'm also not the worst at woodworking, so maybe I could make the back that goes on it. But I don't remember if it is gonna sound terrible without it. I don't know. We're gonna see though. I'm gonna get it. $8, I'm getting it. You found all kinds of stuff.
I got a fan.
It looks brand new.
Yeah. I have one just like it. It's like my favorite fan.
Was that you?
It went away.
I was just telling the camera, it's missing its wooden back. And there's a couple things there. A, I could make one, but B, it might just sound okay enough without it. I don't want to sell it. I want to string it. I want to string it up and noodle on it. I found the banjo at the Goodwill.
That's amazing.
$8.
Sold.
The only thing to make it better is a 6-string. I've always wanted a 6-string banjo. You tune it up like a guitar. Because the huge deterrent for me just picking up that banjo and playing it like it's supposed to be is that like my brain thinks guitar and then this whole 5-string thing is just a little weird.
Yeah.
High five for banjo.
Okay, these shelves are jam-packed, so I'm gonna just kind of look through this with you. Okay, we've got some Anchor. Is this Anchor Hockey? No, it doesn't say. Usually those are Fire King, but not this time. Let's see. Little art glass. Little dishes are kind of cute. Some newer Pyrex. Oh, that's Corningware. I don't usually get the colored ones, the solid colored ones, unless they're like super complete and super cheap, which that one's gonna be half off, but not worth it. All right, there's your Corningware. Fire King. It's not bad. I think that's all she wrote for this one. We'll keep looking though.
Now check this out. Elisa just walked up with a brand new inbox Corning microwave pan. Wow.
Wow.
So all that Corning stuff that you've been buying, this is what it looked like when it was new.
Yeah,
I think we had one of those growing up.
I can't find it open anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's sealed up. That's pretty cool. Also interesting to look at. What's up with this piggy bank car? It's a bit weird. Also, last minute finds.
You can microwave your
Leaf blower for $5.
That's exactly
And then a sonic screwdriver that kind of works. We're about to stop at the old GameStop because it's right next to the Goodwill, so we gotta. Bruh, it's Marowak.
That's far-fetched.
Close enough. This stuff's pretty cool. The Mega Man cannon. Oh, look, it's Pidgey.
You just saying all the wrong names on purpose.
The sad part is how long it took me to stand there and think of another bird Pokemon. What'd you find?
Maybe. Just got one complete.
Big maybe?
Big maybe.
Want, have, want.
All right, we're going to Goodwill because it's right next door to the GameStop. That's pretty awesome. And had to switch to the iPhone because the GoPro died because it's that kind of day. I'm about to go in the wrong door. Ferngully.
Ferngully.
Ooh, I found a video game. Madden. Whoa.
Like,
You know what I'm talking about?
Barbie Groom's Pups.
Only that was a 3DS one.
Yeah, if only. Yeah, I got that. It's gonna be about the only video games here, though. I like this drag.
Dan just found this for me. Do I impulse buy it? It's only $5. Okay.
Oh, it's a knockoff. I got excited. Nothing special.
These are nice. I wish the first one wasn't so beat up. It's tempting. These are kind of cute. Oh, they're like a collector's thing from a vacation from a gift shop. Oh, some teapots. Look at this macaroon set. Macaron. Neat. That little thingy looks really fun to play with.
Here's the skinny IKEA shelves that I keep in my toy booths. I hate buying them in black because they're near impossible to paint, but it's not a bad price. $9, but I just don't feel like messing with it.
Oh, that's pretty. A little enamelware teapot. Kind of like that. $4 is a little much for it. I don't really think that I could charge that much for it. Probably maybe like $15. So $10 profit probably isn't worth it.
I don't know what to say about this next one. Hannah's gonna lose her mind. Okay, doesn't seem that special, right? Because you're just thinking, oh, it's Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob. They're Beanie Babies. Hannah, come here. You're gonna want to see this.
Oh my god.
It's more special than you think. Look at it.
Are they Beanie Babies?
They're Beanie Babies. What did you...
They go in this.
Did you hear me talking over there?
No.
Is that literally the first season on DVD?
Season.
We need to buy it. I'm gonna put one of my little CRTs in the van, so when we go road tripping, we'll watch the first season of SpongeBob on DVD.
While cuddling these.
While cuddling those. All right, I think we've got find of the day. Lisa just found this by the CDs. What? That's gonna be the cover photo right there too. It's complete in box. High five on that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Look how clean this is. And it's got all the books. It's wild. All right, we found where all the video games were stashed. Somebody threw them in the board game section to see what we got. Battlefield 4, Turtles Smash Up. That checks out. Game Day 2004.
Same system too. Not
Call of Duty, Lord of the Rings.
perfect.
I don't understand what's happening. Is that all of them?
One more Sims 3.
And it's actually in there. They're Beanie Babies. What is that?
That's from Rainbow Bright. It's Stormy.
Stormy from Rainbow Bright. All right, well, let's get this video wrapped up. But before we get it wrapped up, let's talk about a couple things. Number one, Dan and Lisa, we didn't really grab a wrap up with them, but it's okay, there's a reason, and that reason is because they have a brand new Instagram account where they are posting their finds, their pickups, what they're getting. Now, if you haven't been around this channel very long, you should know Dan and Lisa, who joined us today. They've been on and around our channel almost since the beginning, really close to the beginning. Way closer to the beginning of our channel than closer to now. But they are, I would say, RPG, JRPG fanatics. They collect a lot of stuff, but they mainly just collect RPGs. And they've got a ton, and it's their specialty. That being said, they started an Instagram account to basically post their pickups, their finds, and their RPG collections. So, if you're curious about what they got today, well, they got some cool stuff, right? They got that Pokeball cup, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
She found that Game Genie, that was nuts.
That was wild. Those t-shirts they got from GameStop were pretty cool.
And they got those t-shirts were really cheap. They picked up some cool stuff, but they picked up some cool games too. And if you want to check those out, pretty please, I'll put their page, their Instagram account up right here. Go check those guys out. Just do me a huge favor. Go give them a follow. Let's help them get that Instagram account started and rolling because it's brand new. So if you're in any way into video games, or even more so if you're into RPGs, go check them out. It's really dope. That's number one. That's the number one thing. Do me a big favor. Follow them. Number two, my yellow shelf is coming together. What do you think about that? Here's the idea I've had for it, and I've wanted to do this for so long. I just want to make a shelf of yellow stuff. So it's kind of just got some curated yellow stuff on it right now. Obviously my CRT is white, and I'm waiting to find a bright yellow one. I'm sure there's some Pikachu CRT out there somewhere that I can put on there, right? And like, I'm a graphic designer, you know, by trade. I'm a video editor, graphic designer. Graphics are what I do. So like, it's against the rules to just put yellow on yellow and leave it that way. So I don't know what it is, why I want to do that. Maybe I should have an orange shelf with yellow stuff because it's all going to blend in. But like, we collect and buy such random garbly goop nonsense that I just want a shelf full of yellow stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So there's a yellow lamp over there. I'm going to put a light bulb in. My actual somewhat rare IKEA key clocks over there, and some awesome yellow video games. We're gonna just continue to kind of morph that shelf into something else as time goes by. So listen, come back tomorrow, the next day, and you'll probably see that shelf slowly change. But I'm very happy to have another shelf on there, and to kind of section off that CRT. I kind of originally thought about putting video games on there, and I still might do that, but I don't know. I'm happy about it though, and I like all that yellow. You like it?
Looks good.
Or is it the dumbest thing I've ever done?
Well, the thing is, I'm looking at a little screen on the camera here.
Yeah.
And I can't see any of the
Because
stuff.
it's exactly what I'm saying. You're not supposed to do that. I know. Someone's gonna see it and just be like, that's really stupid. And it is. I get it. I don't know, maybe I should put a row of LED lights behind it so that it all stands off of that.
Or just put a different colored item on there.
No, I should make just that backboard piece orange so the yellow stuff stands out. That's what I should do. But I'm a crazy person, and I'm collecting a shelf full of yellow stuff. So the next odd stuff we see at the thrift store, you gotta tell me, because we need to put some odd yellow stuff
Okay.
on there. And also, if we're out at thrift stores, you see something on the shelf somewhere in the coming weeks or 2 weeks, where the next little bit, where's the videos, shout it out down there and tell us that needs to go on the shelf of yellow. Also, we need a name for it. The yellow shelf, the shelf of yellow. All things yellow. I don't know. We'll workshop it later. But let's get into all this stuff that we found, and then let's get out of here because it's getting hot. You might be able to see my forehead's a little wet. We got home today and our air conditioner's off, which is great because it's like 115 degrees outside. They're coming to look at it though. This is my first big find, and honestly, I will say, in recent memory, this is probably one of the better days just for resale value that we've had in a little while. Almost everything we got, it's gonna make us a few bucks. Or, well, some of it's a little risky. I don't know. I've seen people get these and sell them. But these have sold recently for a good little bit on eBay. And they're a little bit extra work. You know, board games are when you're reselling them. You kind of got to make sure all the pieces are there. But this one has even been selling with pieces missing. And I opened this up, and whoever had it took really good care of it. It's all in Ziploc bags.
It looks complete.
Yeah, it might. We're gonna count the not pogs later. So, what did you get?
I got a bowl. Go figure. This is a Pyrex bowl.
Checks out.
This is the Colonial diagonal mist pattern. These clear bowls with the clear bottoms, if you see them at the thrift, they're really not worth a ton. I picked this one up specifically because I've had the smaller bowl before and I have sold it. Not for a ton, but it did sell pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. And it was $1.49.
Nice.
How do I not buy a Pyrex bowl for $1.49?
That's a no-brainer. The last one you said you sold, was it in your booth or on eBay?
It was on eBay.
Okay, well,
Yes.
good. Interesting.
So,
Well, good to know. What should we talk about next?
I know, there's a lot of good stuff.
I almost stopped at there on the way home from that last Goodwill we were at. There was a Guitar Center. I was trying to say Guitar Hero. Huge brain mix up there. And they'll have the bridges that this is missing and everything, but it's so solid. I hate that it's missing the back. It being an acoustic instrument, it's basically got a drum head on it. It's almost like a snare drum head. And then when you pluck the strings, it resonates through there and then bounces around a wood panel. That's how it's supposed to work. It'll still resonate a good bit, I think, without that backing on there. But this seems like such a good quality banjo. I've owned banjos and I've owned cheap ones and I've owned expensive ones. And this is among the nicer ones that I've owned. I mean, I know way more about guitars, but because of the work I used to do, the store I used to work at way back in the day where we recorded music and we actually had an instrument repair business, and the guy that was there repairing instruments, he taught me a lot. And then even more so, we had this neat little bit of business we did in my hometown where I personally would drive very valuable instruments to bigger cities further away to have very professional luthiers work on them. So we're talking like one time I think I had a Gibson acoustic guitar that was insured for almost $250,000, and I was just responsible for transporting it. Like,
No, thank you.
yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing we did, because I think so. I'm from a town called Owensboro, Kentucky, and I think we took that guitar to just outside of Lexington. I forget the name of the town. But yeah, there was a little town, there was a little private luthier that worked on instruments. So I'm basically just saying all that to lend myself a little credibility to say that I know what a good, strong wooden neck feels like and looks like. And I know how to look down a guitar and tell if a neck is straight and well made. And everything about this thing is well made, which is strange because it doesn't have any official name on it. I don't know what it is.
It's really pretty.
There's no indicator. It almost seems like...
And that brand on the hair is just for the head?
Remo, that brand on there, Remo, is they make drum heads like snare drums and etc.
Yeah, I recognize that from being a band.
Yeah, so there's just nothing. There's nothing to give it away. I know some instruments, like sometimes like Fender necks and stuff, and some other stuff like that, some of the other indicators of exactly what they are will be under the bolted down part. Can't figure it out. I'm not a banjo expert, but I do know this is actually pretty nice as far as banjos go. I do wish it was complete, but it's a long way of telling you that before I did what you're watching now, I was a musician. I played for hire. I did a lot of touring around our little part of the country, playing music, and just it's what I did before. And banjo was always one I wanted. Banjo and mandolin were always ones I really wanted to learn to play better.
I was a fiddle violin enthusiast
Were
myself.
you an enthusiast?
I always wanted to learn how to play it, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. I will one day, though.
Yeah, one day. Well, yeah. I mean, we're collecting everything else under the sun right now. Why not collect instruments?
Not yet. We need a bigger place.
Maybe when we have more room. But how do you pass up an $8?
That's wild.
Matter of fact, the guy that I worked with at that music store, I texted him as soon as I found it. I was like, I haven't touched a banjo since we worked there, but look at this, $8 at thrift store. He was like, yeah, how do you not leave with that?
How do you not buy that?
I was like, same.
Like dollar Pyrex. How do you not buy that?
We have a problem. That's all we're getting at. So, sonic screwdriver.
Oh, it works now.
It works when it wants to. It's a little touchy.
You handed it to me and it didn't work.
You couldn't get it to make the noise. But that's a good find. I sell a lot of Doctor Who stuff at one of our flea market booths, and so I'll just chuck that in there for a few bucks. We'll make a few bucks. What else did you get?
This baby.
That's your find today.
Beautiful, definitely. This is strawberry short. Show the camera.
Okay. All right. Penguin arms.
I got T-Rex arms. Strawberry shortcake pitcher. I have sold just like one single glass from this set for a couple dollars. A mug by itself and a little tiny parfait bowl by itself.
It's like the Care Bear stuff we bought. Anything strawberry shortcake including, I can't talk today, including a couple of games that we've bought.
Yeah.
Have sold as soon as we listed them or as soon as we put them in our booth. So that's a
Totally
great one.
collectible.
I kind of want you to put it away for a little while and try to find those cups again.
They're very hard to find, though. I've only come across one in my life, so.
I'm kind of imagining the set's probably actually valuable. All right, last thing you got.
If you've been watching the channel, you know why this is exciting.
She loves her some SpongeBob. She quotes it endlessly, and it's kind of funny because we have been trying to get some stuff to watch while we're on the road, DVDs or VHS and such. So we're probably gonna be watching that. I mean, it's on Amazon, right?
Yes.
At least that season. I don't know how many seasons are on there.
Quite a few of them.
But we're trying to get some physical media, which we've never owned VHS and DVDs until we started doing this, and now we can't stop buying them. I can't stop buying Dragon Ball Z, but I can't imagine. I was telling her earlier, I can't imagine what the full series of SpongeBob looks like on DVD, because aren't they on like 20 seasons or something now?
Oh my god, I know.
Something ridiculous. All right, well, that's not the only SpongeBob thing we got.
It's been a SpongeBob kind of day.
Yeah, Patrick Beanie Baby. My favorite one's the Mr. Krabs.
His eye.
He's so derp.
That's so funny.
What is this, a football SpongeBob?
I'm guessing it's from the Super Bowl episode, but maybe not. Oh no, it's karate.
Oh, that's karate.
Duh.
That makes way more sense.
Karate!
The only one of them that has the original Beanie Baby thing is Krabs, but
they all have the tie tag on the butt.
yeah, they all have the. We're probably. Did you? Well, you didn't see it, but SpongeBob bounced really high. We're gonna sell those in our toy booth. We're not really interested in collecting them, though. If we were ever gonna keep anything SpongeBob, it'd probably be these. Look, perfect. SpongeBob on the yellow shelf, and now he's invisible because he's camouflaged. All right, I did buy 2 video games today. They were nothing special, but The Sims 3 we didn't have on Xbox 360, so we got that. We have the PC version, I believe, and I think Rose sent it to us, didn't she? Somebody sent it to us. And then Trivial Pursuit on the Xbox, so just a couple nothing titles to get out of the way. And then you got 2 mugs.
Yeah, we'll get these out of the way before we get to the grand finale. Because these are just sold at Anthropology, and they're expensive at Anthropology, so I sell them for less than they sell them there, and they sell. So great.
It's pretty good. How many have you sold so far?
3 or 4, I think. I haven't had too many of them in my booth, so.
It would be nice though if you kind of got like a whole wall of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the letters.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, my find of the day, and I had like sticker shock when I saw it because it's got a $25 sticker on it, which means the Goodwill probably looked it up. Our Goodwills, I'll tell you what they've been doing, and I'm pretty confident in saying this. Anytime there's so this has a $25 sticker on it, it just means almost automatically they saw it listed for $50 or what they thought was it. Now this is a little bit more complicated than that, but there's just so many times I've walked into a Goodwill, I've seen a high price tag sticker. Now I'm just talking about here, I'm talking about our area. I know we get a lot of comments and explanations about how some of you guys' Goodwills like raise prices or they just ship stuff to be sold on their own eBay type site. There's a lot of different variables in a lot of different places, but I'm just saying our Goodwill has really taken them to doing half of whatever eBay says. I mean, see, I don't know why, I don't know who made that decision, but that's kind of what they've been doing. But I don't know where they got the $25 on this, because anyway, I searched large, R2-D2, big, or what I thought the measurement was, that it didn't come up almost at all. But when I finally started finding this thing on eBay, I was seeing it listed for an absorbent amount of money, and then I was seeing it sold around $100, between $75 and almost $200. So it's been all over the place. And it does take batteries, so I'll have to put some batteries in it and test it, and then it just kind of rolls, it just kind of sits there, and I think this has a motor, and he beeps and, blinks his light.
It's really cool.
It's not super special. It's not like, there are some that are this big that are remote control, and that's really cool, but this is not that one. So that's fine today. We're going to make a few bucks on that. We'll hopefully make a few dollars on that Pokemon game. And Hannah's got a couple dishes here that are quite valuable, so
Yay.
It's a nice little resale day. And we don't really often resell the focal point of our videos. We're not really doing that today, but this is one of those days where it just feels like we kind of nailed the resale. Yeah. I mean, some days are collection games, some days are just goofing off days. That's probably more often than not. But today feels pretty good for that. So, what's your favorite thing that we brought home today?
Honestly, I gotta say the Pokemon game.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
just because like you have this nostalgia for it?
Yeah, I think my grandma gave it to me for Christmas one year. It was my grandma or my aunt. And I was just like, I didn't know this existed. I really like this. This is a cool present. Thank you.
Well, I was really young. Had to be 8 or 9 years old or something like that when Pokemon took America by storm. And there was that next year after I'd been obsessed with it for a year that my parents were like, we're just going to get him everything Pokemon for Christmas. And I think I got that game. I got a whole box of those. My parents didn't at the time yet understand Pokemon cards. So they weren't the trading card game, but you know those ones that are like screenshots from the TV show?
Oh,
They
yeah.
bought me a whole box of those thinking that those were the Pokemon cards. I wasn't mad, don't get me wrong. I still loved them. But then just another 4 or 5 Pokemon things that included that all in one year, and it was just like the best year ever.
Yeah.
I was just swimming in Pokemon stuff. But that is one of the things I remember, but I wasn't smart enough at the time to figure out how to play the board game, so
I didn't know either.
I put them all in my Pogs collection.
That's fair.
They're just little cardboard discs. So, I think my favorite thing, I'm going to just say R2-D2 because that's super dope, which I almost hate to say because I brought home a banjo. Because
That banjo's pretty sweet.
I'm a banjo lover, you know what I mean? You can't be named
You got
Dallas.
the beard for it.
My name's Dallas. I'm this tall, and I got a big old beard. Of course I play the banjo. Well, favorite things for what Dan and Elisa got. I really liked Elisa's mug. You guys comment below on that as well. What's your favorite thing they got? Mug was dope.
That Rainbow Bright, though.
Oh, that doll, yeah,
That was cool.
Yeah, she was super nostalgic about that, so that was neat.
That was such a cool find for her, too, because she was just like, they had a few things, and they're like, we're definitely going to get this stuff, but we're really close to having the coupon. We have this conversation all the time. And they were like, oh, if we get one more thing, we'll get it for free. And then she, like, picked up this puzzle, and then they're like, all right, we're good. And then she's just walking, she's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was very surprised it was there, but those coupons are brilliant because you'll have $19 worth of stuff, and you'll find one more thing, and you're going to get that $19 worth of stuff and the new thing for $17.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. Math is such a wonderful thing. But do comment below before we go what was your favorite thing that they got, and then like I said at the beginning, pretty please do me a big favor and go give my buddies Instagram. They're my buddies, you know what I'm saying? They're my homies. Go give their Instagram a follow and check them out over there, and they should be posting regularly. I really think if you like that kind of content, you'll really, pickups and RPG stuff, I think you'll really like what they're doing over there. So pretty please go check it out. And then, before we get out of here, do me a couple other favors. Check out our merch store, Tindo'sTrash.com. Go get yourself some Tindo merch. Pretty please. Support us. Because any money that's basically going to our site right now, we're saving it up to go do some road trip stuff and maybe even to come to your area. So check it out. Also, before we go, do me another favor, check out our public Discord. Dan and Elisa are also members over there. So go check that out. Go holler at them. Go say what's up. Tell them over in the Discord today what you liked that they picked up. What else?
Discord.
Subscribe! Hit the subscribe button, pretty please, guys. We're zooming towards 5,000 subs, and I'd really like to get there quick. It's kind of a roller coaster. Some days we'll get 40 subs, and then I think our highest ever was just right at 100. And it just kind of depends. So many of you new people show up and start to go, okay, I really like what's going on. It takes you a week sometimes to subscribe, maybe a little longer.
That's fine.
But
It took us a while to warm up to us, too.
Yeah, it took us many years for us to like ourselves. Dark, man. Didn't know we were going there, but it's true. But yeah, so if just a whole bunch of you today could find it in your hearts to subscribe so that we could have happiness.
Cue the Sarah McLachlan's dog.
We'd really appreciate it. But that's going to be it, guys. Other than that, please do know before we get out of here that we do post daily videos here on this channel every single day without missing a beat. So come back tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. And until tomorrow, guys, peace out.